This is the uh, stainless steel. This is the front. And this is a non-removable, colorful collar on it. And then, excuse me, this is the second collar I was trying to talk about that just sits right in on top of the other one. Okay, so that just sets right on top of it. And into that, you're going to take your freezing bowl and set it, and it's going to lay on the lip of this top collar. It sits right on the lip, and it doesn't wiggle around. Nice and tight. That's how you like it. Okay, and then the other thing you do is, excuse me, you're going to put this stem thing into the paddle and into the housing of the motor. And you're going to assemble all of that and have it all ready to go sitting on the side when you go to finish your mixing your liquid up. So to do that, you're going to put this housing into the holder and you push down on it and it locks in automatically. It has two little releases on the side that you pinch and pull it out, and that will unlock it. Then you turn it over and you put on this side the square end. There's a square, kind of a square side one, octagonal, and then the other one's kind of rounded. So you put the square one into the motor and it fits right in, just like that. Once again, you have to just make sure you get it in the right direction. And the other one fits into the paddle, and it has another octagonal type setup, but it's bigger. It's round. The round side is bigger than the square one. And then you put that, and it has a clip that holds it in place. You'll hear it lock. There's two little clips on it, and okay, so you didn't hear it lock, but it's locked. Like I try to pull on it and it won't pull. So it's really on there. Now you've got one whole unit that looks like this. Okay, and you're going to be pouring liquid down that hole. So you just set that on the side, and I have mine plugged into one of those on-off units. Right now I have it turned off. It's a surge protector. So I keep it turned off until I'm ready for it. So now it's time. You go and you make up your 1 1/4 cup of milk, 1 3/4 cup of cream, and mix that together with the dry mix into a bowl that has a lip on it, if preferably. Excuse me. And then you turn around and you take this guy, and where the notches are, you match those notches up. You set them in. Bang. But you're not done yet. You have to make sure it's locked. So you take and turn it just a little bit, and it'll snap into place. There. Now it's not going anywhere. No jumping around. And there is where you're going to pour your liquid. You'll be turning this unit on. The on-off button is here. You'll adjust up and down with these two for how long it's going to run. You only have a few seconds before it will start spinning to set the time. So you click this one first. You wait about 3 seconds. It'll turn on. It'll be in red lights. And then you can say down, 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 or up, up, up until you get to the right amount of minutes that you want it. Again, they suggest 25 to 35. I tried 25. It was too soft. 35, it was too stiff. So it's kind of like Goldilocks. The middle one was perfect. 30 minutes was great. So turn it on and off here. Just press it once. It won't go on right as you have to wait about 3 seconds before this red light will turn on, and then it turns on. Then you take and you choose how many minutes up or down you're going to go. I think it goes in 5-minute increments. And if you do nothing else, once you choose your increments and you set it for, say, 30 minutes, it will automatically start rotating. And that's the point that you pour in your liquid, and you pour a thin stream, steady, about the size of a 1/4 of an inch wide stream, and just steadily pour it. You can pour it so it comes down the chute here, or you can pour it kind of down the middle of it without it touching either side. It's up to you. I don't pour it towards the center because it spits back out. Okay, so that's what I was trying to explain in that other film, and I should have just taken and shown you right from the get-go what it looked like. And then when it's all done, this will turn itself off. And at that point, if you lift this straight up, for instance, like this, it won't come out because it's locked. Remember when we locked it? You have to turn it to the left and snap it once. There you go. And then that makes these even up. And then when you pull it out, we're going to make this easy, aren't we? With one hand. Oh my God, it's heavy. There. It comes right out. And then it's going to be dripping with ice cream on it, of course. So I always have a bowl of water sitting behind there. And what I do is I hold this with my left hand, and with my right hand, I click this. And when you click both sides of it, it releases that unit comes off. There you go, like that. And that leaves this on the side, and then the unit there has got ice cream all over it. And you just take, I have a plastic knife. That's something that you don't use your plastic knives very often, but this is a good thing to use it for. It's a kind of a sturdy, stiff plastic knife. And I scrape everything down as much as I can, and then I toss this into that bowl of water so that can soak. Well, I take my heavy spatula. Let me show you what it looks like. It's a nice, heavy, doesn't bend. The neck on this thing is really stiff. And it's made of silicone. And it has a very stiff, it bends a little bit, but it's much more stiff than most of them are. And that's the thing that I go around and I scoop the ice cream down the sides towards the center, and then I scoop as much out into my ice cream, 2-quart ice cream holder. I always put 1 quart into my 2-quart. It gives me some room. And then I don't scrape every little bit out, because what I do is I go and I put that 2-quart container into my refrigerator. Maybe it's a 1-quart container. And I put it into my freezer, and then I come back over here and I grab that knife and I scrape the ice cream, because it's really stuck on the sides, and it will just scrape right off if you use that heavy plastic knife. I think it's made of nylon, and you just scrape with that knife all the way down, and down on the bottom, you can just kind of poke at it and it will pop off the bottom. And you can fill a very small, about a quarter cup ramekin full of what's left in the bowl here. And that can make your serving of ice cream. It's 1 serving. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.